I was like, the way I see it is, yo, shout out to Bad Bunny, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Hey, we got the Latin spice in the Jenner house. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. Shout out to all the Latin men. We're winning now, dude.
He's shorter than her too.
Yeah.
Win for all the short kings out there. We take those.
Hey, I take all the dubs I can get, dude. And with that, I will support. Dude, I will call him Benito if I have to, dude.
Ew.
Can't find my white scrunchie.
Should we wait?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Just pulls out a bag of Doritos in the background.
Llamas.
You know what? Never mind. Hello, welcome to episode 36 of Heard from a Friend. What's it called? I am your host today. My name is Richard. If this is your first episode for whatever the fuck reason, my name is Richard. This is Lee, and that's Steve. You can catch us in any of our socials down in the description below. Yeah, it's my turn to host. So I have some things prepared, somewhat, but
naked.
You look naked.
I wish you were.
Huh?
Huh?
I hope you're burning your. I hope you're burning your mic. It's like, oh, I was like, he looked at it. It's just melted from one corner.
We have a client that I'm supposed to. We're cleaning tomorrow, but I thought like she has dogs, so I thought that the dogs they were on medication a little while back. Mm-hmm. I thought the dogs just had like. To be vulgar, sorry, explosive diarrhea, just the nastiest shit ever, and it just like got on their fake grass, and it just kind of just caked on for whatever reason. It was super hot, and it just like doesn't come off, and I'm not willing to like really get down in the fake grass and clean because fuck, that's gross. But apparently, they are the kind of people that will hire a fire twirler, and apparently when he was twirling his fires and shit, he burnt the grass.
The fake grass? Yeah.
So it's actually burnt fake grass. It's not even shit. It just looks like shit, but it's just like burnt fake grass. I was like, oh shit. Well,
yeah, you're not supposed to fucking do it on that. That's why they do it on dirt, on like sand, on dirt or sand.
Like, I'm glad that I didn't bother trying to clean it because that would have just been me like, why isn't it coming off?
Common sense isn't so common.
Not amongst the rich.
Oh, you know what? You're right. They can do whatever they want. Who cares?
Because they're rich.
More of it.
Fuck the rich.
Eat them.
Yes. Marry them for their money, then divorce them.
Smart saving.
Become a sugar baby, dude.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
That's too, I guess.
If anybody wants me to be a sugar baby, I will be a brat. I will be, what is the word? Loyal. I could be anything you want. That's my point.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Jesus Christ.
Our socials are in the description.
There
you go.
Jesus
you know
Christ.
what? He's not wrong, but anyway. All right. So the first thing I had like that I saw and I was just like, oh, you know what? That makes sense. So personally, lately I've been getting back into collecting vinyl. I just like, I don't know. I just feel like it's just a tangible piece that just looks cool, right? Especially like certain limited edition stuff that like you get the pattern on the vinyl, blah, blah, blah.
Richard, what is a vinyl for people that don't know what a vinyl is?
A vinyl is a record. So what's it called? We'll do current. It's a current. It's like,
oh my God.
That looks so trippy on camera.
Right?
Out of all the ones he pulls.
It was the first one there. And the one that's actually open.
Richard, who's that album from?
It's Tame Impala.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Look, it's purple.
Oh, that's cute.
That's
with
cool.
the ball in it? Oh, that's cool. I like that.
Does it matter if you like touch it? Like the actual vinyl part?
There's like edges that are just smooth vinyl plastic. So as long as you don't like squeeze the ridges, you'll be fine.
Okay.
Yeah, they're very durable, to be honest, but obviously don't fuck them up. Anyway,
obviously don't drop.
Yeah, don't fucking drop them.
You're gonna skip a whole
song. So the only
song.
reason I bring it up is because what?
I was like, you'll skip a whole song.
Only reason I bring it up is because apparently vinyl has gotten really, really fucking popular again lately. So, because of that, it's now in the lead for physical sales, outselling CDs again.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, And it got to the point where like a bunch of artists are starting to buy them. So I saw Metallica brought their own printing press so that they can sell their own freaking, vinyl albums and just make a profit off that. So yeah, I was just like, cool. I was like, vinyl, I think is coming back. And I was just going to ask you guys, like, what your thoughts? I don't know. Like, as far as like,
what's funny?
Would you get into it?
We had a portable record player actually when I went through my little phase where I was like, oh my God, I want some vinyl. And I think the one record that I wanted to get was what's the name of it's Lord's first album. That's what it was. I can't remember the name of it. I think it's like The Court or something like that. Or
Tennis? Isn't it called like Tennis or some shit?
The Tennis Court, something like that. I can't remember, but it's Lord's first album. I love Lord. I like Lord. She's really cool. Like her music, really vibed with it when I was younger. And she was on my like most listened to, I think, in 2022 also. So like she's just in there. So I haven't listened to any real like a lot of Lord songs this year so far. So that's pretty interesting. But I like
Pure
Lord.
Heroin.
Pure Heroin, yes. I like the deluxe edition. I think that's what it is, or like the special edition. It has like my favorite songs on there. So yeah, Love Club for 400 Lux, I think. But it's good.
Love Club is a good one.
Love Club is my favorite. It was, I think,
the Love Club was her EP.
Oh, you know what? I don't even think it's my Twitter. I don't think it's my Twitter handle. I think it's on my actual like Twitter, like who are you or something like that, or what's your thing? Yeah, it's like where's your destination? I put the Love Club. Like where do you live? The Love Club.
That's cool.
Yeah. So that's that. I like it. It's really cool. I like that song.
I don't even know what my Twitter is anymore.
Yeah.
What?
I was like, where? I don't know where my shit says where I'm at.
I don't think I ever put a location. I don't know.
I should say like your mom's house for a while.
But yeah.
Terrible.
So yeah, Pure Heroin. That was my extent. And then I like took it to a friend's house and we listened to some of the records that my mom wasn't like super attached to, so she was like willing to let me take him somewhere. So
that's cool.
So yeah, it was cool. But yeah, that's the extent of my love for vinyl.
You wouldn't get it but you wouldn't get like into it again? I'm just curious.
I don't think I'd get, if anything, I'd want to buy like a sleeve just because they're like really cool. They're really pretty. I like the way they look. I like the packaging, but that's kind of about it, just because we have them, but like it's in the living room. And I'm really if I'm ever in the living room for like extended period of time, it's because family's out. But even then, it's one of those like more modern like entertainment pieces where it's a record player on the top, CD in the middle, cassette on the bottom. I think it has an old one. It has a radio, and then it even has Bluetooth. So it's like I might as well listen. I
might as well Bluetooth it?
Yeah, I might as well Bluetooth it, because then it could be like, oh, let me listen to Lord, but then let me switch to New Jeans. And let me go from New Jeans to...
There's a New Jeans something else record.
Oh, with the bunny?
Sure, dude.
Yeah.
That's cute.
I think Miso owns it, actually.
I was on TikTok. Or no, Instagram.
Miso.
I think it was Instagram or TikTok. I saw someone actually getting the New Jeans bunny tattooed on them. It's shit's cute as fuck.
It's cute.
Oh
I
my
get it.
God.
That's just cute.
I know, it's so cute, cool. Dude. I love it. I'd get it.
New Jeans bunny over the Bad Bunny bunny for sure.
Fuck Bad Bunny.
I'd get it.
I'll die on that hill.
With a knife in its hand.
Dude, I was laughing at everybody who was so upset. Sorry, it's just a random tangent. When he found out he was dating Kendall. And I was like, "What? Yeah, he's dating Kendall Jenner."
I don't get it
right now.
I'm like,
yeah,
yes.
Why?
No, I'm saying I don't get it, as in like why people are hating
because he's Hispanic, and they're like, "Oh, like he could have dated. Like, look at all the Latinas that are like out for him." And I'm like, dude, I was like, do you not understand the power that this family owns? Like, I am not surprised he's dating a fucking Kardashian / Jenner. Like, it's, if anything, I'm more shocked that it took so long for him to date somebody of his status, because now he's dating people of his status. It's not a random person that he was with when he was blowing up. It's not a random ass person that he's dating now, or like a mid-tier, somewhat glow up like artist. It's like he's in a very high status, and he's gonna date high status people, and she happens to be a very known high status person, and people were like calling her Kendall because they didn't want to say her name. they're like, oh, how can Benito do this to us? I'm like, first of all, you don't even know him. Like, stop calling him by his first name.
I feel like Kendall's like the least problematic of all of them, though. I'm just like,
her biggest issue was the tequila thing.
No, the Pepsi fucking commercial. The Pepsi, that's what everybody gave him shit, gave her shit for. And the
tequila, because people were like, "Oh, you're not even from the Valley," because it's 818 Valley. That's what. That's the literal name of the bottle.
Yeah, no, I know that.
They're like
one.
giving her shit for that too. Those are the only two things. But other than that, I'm like, dude, she does nothing. She's just a model. Like, she just happens to be a Jenner. Like, that's just it. Like.
Yeah, I don't know. She's, at least from what I've seen, she's never gotten into shit with anybody else.
Dude, the way, good.
That was it.
I was like, the way I see it is, yo, shout out to Bad Bunny, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Hey, we got the Latin spice in the Jenner house. Let's go. Fuck all that.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. Shout out to all the Latin men. We're winning now, dude.
He's shorter than her too.
Yeah.
Win for all the short kings out there. We take those.
Hey, I take all the dubs I can get, dude. And with that, I will support. I will call him Benito if I have to, dude.
Ew.
But yeah,
I saw that shit, and I was just like, the people getting pissed off, and I'm just like, you have nothing better to do. Like, who cares?
Sorry you fantasize over a man who doesn't want to date a Hispanic woman, like
let him be. Maybe he's just horny, dude. Maybe he just wants to hook up for a bit. You don't know.
And Kendall's hot.
Kendall's hot. Let him be.
I'm sorry for the people who disagree. She hot. And they're like, oh, like he went for that. Like they obviously girls started getting mean and started body shaming. And they're like, look at the difference between her and like a thick Latina. I'm like, maybe he doesn't want that. Like, maybe he just doesn't want any of that. Like, that's not his fault.
I can relate to that because I remember my friend, she has like, our tastes are pretty different when it comes to men. She is a white woman, but she's really into like the multitude of flavors that aren't vanilla. And for me, I'm more of a vanilla kind of person. But I think it's because of what we grew up around. Like, she grew up around mostly white people that suck because white people. And then I grew around a bunch of like toxic ass Latino men that kind of screwed up my concept of like a relationship and, self-worth. So I think it's just what you're exposed or what you're around. Like, it's all like you kind of, I think that also comes, this also seems to come around from a lot of, actually, no, almost every race has it. I was going to say, I think it's more minorities that are like, why are you trying to mix the gene pool? Why aren't you fucking around with your fellow Latinas or fellow black people or fellow Italians or fellow Jewish people? It's like, why does it fucking matter? Lord have mercy.
Oh.
We're all one big hot pot.
At the end of the day, dude, it all tastes the same.
I mean,
that's what not
where I was going with that.
That's what J. Cole said, dude.
I mean, J. Cole's kind of a hoe, but...
No, he's not. He's married with a baby. He's like the least hoest person ever.
You didn't hear
he's
that
a still be a hoe.
You can still
be a hoe.
Nah, he's wholesome.
You didn't hear that from me, dude. Okay.
Nah, you're tripping. Hey. You don't even know. You don't know J. Cole like that.
That's beautiful.
He's like,
you don't even know him like I
do.
You don't even know Jermaine, dude.
Oh my god. This guy.
Oh my god.
Somebody get Benito to slap Steve a little bit. Oh my god.
While we're on, what?
I was like to answer your question real quick before we tangent out. I've always wanted to own a record, like a record player. Cause I didn't answer. I always wanted to, but it's just too expensive. Like, I know the albums I would want are either sold out, hard to get, or overly priced because people resell them.
You'd be surprised.
Dude, all the Mac Miller ones?
I've seen so many in Amoeba.
But not the ones I want.
Okay. Obviously, if you want like the super collector's edition, then obviously they're gonna be expensive as shit.
Yeah.
But I don't know, like, what's it called?
Cool.
There's a difference between getting it for the art and then getting it for the music, I guess.
I would get it for the art because the music, like Lee said,
the art is dope. But
yeah,
I don't know. Coming from somebody like, when I listen to an album, it just, first of all, it is true. Records just do sound better than
I was gonna ask,
digital or CD, anything like that. They sound way fucking better. With a good pair of fucking speakers or headphones, whatever you need. But it's just the experience is worth it. That's my opinion. But yeah, and then as far as art comes, I mean, like, yeah, you could always just splurge out and get them if you can.
Yeah, they're just expensive. Like I've looked into it because I always wanted a record player. I never owned one because I never had the space for it, or I just never really knew where I would place it. Yeah. But yeah, they look dope. Like I see them all the time. And like I have a friend who like she collects them. She collects. Well, she loves music in general, but she collects like the really nice ones, and she has them on her wall. And I'm like, dude, these like she has them on the wall, and it's like slowly slid out. So she's bought like the regular copy, and then like the special edition ones, and those are slid out, and they look fucking dope. Like the art on some of them, like she has some of the original like stroke ones, and they look sick. Like they're wild. Yeah. So I'm like, that's tight.
That's what I was saying. I was like, you could always get the disposable ones, whatever, like the ones that you can play, like take out of the sleeves and all this shit. And then you could always just get the artistic ones and decorate, like use them as decoration. Yeah. Like personally, that's probably what I'll end up doing, just because it looks really cool to me. Like just having that.
Do you have any special edition ones?
Well, that one, Tame Impala one is the first printing, special edition that they don't resell anymore.
Such a
and then no, I mean I have this one. The Cowboy Bebop one. It's really fucking nice, actually.
Oh, that's so
cool.
Cute.
I like the art on that.
Look at it.
That's nice.
That is nice.
Yeah.
I'd get Fate tattooed
on
me.
I was gonna say, I feel like I would also just kind of like, I don't know. I've always liked I always thought people were really lucky but I feel like you also saw this only in like white houses, just like only in the white folk places, where they gave their kids like an entire like wall to draw, like a mural wall or whatever. Like I thought that shit was awesome. Like now that I'm older, I'm like, oh my God, just a wall of like my favorite animes or something like that, or just like a really cool piece from like my fave. Oh my God. That'd be awesome.
It's funny that you asked that. You mentioned that because I talked to one of my designers because she's very good at like freehand. And obviously they don't do copyright, but I was like, hey, what's the closest we can get to something like this? So I showed her a couple things from like some mangas that I have. I was like, and I'll get it like basically like a panel print, and then just blow it up on my wall. Like put it up on like one of my walls just to like have it. I want it originally. I wanted it for one of the walls on this half, but I think now I'll probably still play with the camera angle. But for now, like the idea is putting it on like this half, like the behind the mirror, so that way it like stands out on its own.
Personally, I've been wanting to do it, but I don't know where I do it. But like the manga wall, now that you mention it, I was like, because I saw a Hunter x Hunter manga at what's it called? Oh my God, I already forget what it's called. FYE, and I was just like so tempted to grab it and just to rip out the pages and just do that. But then I was like, I don't know. I feel like it's just get dirty really fucking quick.
It depends. I was always like a fan of like Bill's old place because she had the Kingdom Hearts one.
What?
Bill? She had a Kingdom Hearts one. Yeah.
I didn't know she had like a wall.
I don't recall that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, she had a whole TikTok of it too.
I don't remember.
Yeah. She had done one from her. I think from her old place.
Oh.
Yeah. So I was like, dude, this is dope. So like that sprung the idea to me. And like, because the one I have is the one I want to do is an Yu Yu Hakusho one because I have two extra books that are just enough for the wall, and it's like it's chapter 1 and chapter 2, which is like right at the beginning of like Yusuke. So that one is a tight one, but I'm like, maybe we'll see. Though. Yeah.
Yusuke reminds me of Inosuke, and we just started watching the latest season.
Oh, you watched it?
No, so you went to bed and we started watching it.
Yeah,
I finished. Yeah, I finished.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I finished Chainsaw last night, so I was like, cool, let me start this.
Good.
Entertainment District is really good.
I wanna beat Aki, but I'll never get there. Chainsaw. The dude with the sword.
Watched it. I need to watch it.
Seen it?
No, I've seen it. Oh, wild.
Oh, wow.
I still need to watch it.
I'm not gonna lie, I binged it. I finished it in like 3 days.
It's a binge-worthy show.
It is.
What were you?
How many episodes? It's like
12 episodes.
12. I'll finish that in like a day or two.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
I've always said I'm a binger when it comes to shows.
Your mentality.
Because I just hate dragging shit on. But anyway, all right.
You saw the last season of Demon Slayer, no?
Yeah, I've seen the whole thing.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm the only one who hasn't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm catching up.
While we were talking about the whole Kendall, and fucking Bad Bunny shit.
Kendall and Bernie.
Lee brought it up a little bit, like just kind of glossed over it 2 weeks ago. You're on your episode about Sneako.
Oh yeah. The whole clip and mag thing now. Are you talking about that?
Yes.
What a fucking idiot.
And I just wanted to bring it up because I was just like, I want to.
So you know Sneako, right?
No.
You know Sneako? So Sneako is one of Andrew Tate's like butt fuck buddies or whatever.
Basically.
Like he's one of the dudes that could, like, one of the younger guys. Like, how old is Sneako? Like 21? Barely even 21?
I don't know. He has to be like early 20s.
You mentioned Aiden.
No, I mentioned Aiden, but I mentioned Sneako being a cuck, and we can get into that a little bit.
He shaved his head for
well, we kind of have to get into that whole thing anyway. So.
Yeah. So for Sneako, so apparently he was just like jamming out because he's on the new streaming site Kick, Kick. And that is basically the wild west of streaming now. You can do whatever you want. You can say whatever you want. You can brandish a gun and point it at the camera, talk shit. I don't remember what he said specifically when he started pulling the clips out. So that's the thing.
Oh, he was just like clip it.
So he was calling them clips. So then there's a response from I don't know his name. Charlie. Yeah.
I wanted to say like what even led up to this. So first of all,
I don't even know.
So it's the whole Cuck situation. So explain that first.
Let me tell it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You're fine. Dude.
So Sneako was on I don't even know the podcast. I could give a shit about these bunch of white dudes doing podcasts. I mean, look at us, but we're a bunch of Latino men.
We're not white.
No, I know, but
we're diverse.
We're diverse.
Yeah.
We put a little caramel into the world, and you know what?
And we're not.
You're welcome.
Yeah. We're not pieces of shit.
And we're not.
That too.
Okay.
So it was just like
Richard and I aren't.
So he is basically talking about like they're talking about like I guess hooking up or some sort of date or the relationships, and he basically talks about how him and his Sneako and his girlfriend, I think at the time or now, I guess they were approached by a couple, and it was basically like, let's all fuck each other. Why not? So Sneako's like, I bet. So they end up like doing the do. He can't even, I don't even think he does anything. Like he tries to hook up with this girl, but he just can't get into it. It's just not working for him. He can't do it. Basically. He's kind of bitching up. Not gonna lie, especially in that kind of scenario. So his girl, on the other hand, is having the time of her goddamn life, apparently. And it got to the point where I guess it was still a little in the beginning, but she was having fun. And then it kind of got to the point where she like lets out a moan or some shit like that. So Sneako's like still sitting. And the worst part, he's like right next to her on the bed while it's happening.
He's just holding her hand.
Yeah, he's basically like, I'll hold your hair. It's okay. And I mean, listen, not to bash on anyone's kink. If that's what you're into, or if that's what you want your man to do, by all means, do you empowerment. But this guy's a little bitch. He ends up like saying she lets out a moan or something. He's like, no, I can't do it. And he like leaves. And like a couple seconds, like a couple minutes later, his girlfriend comes out, and then I guess they just leave. And it's like, bro, you sat there long enough for your girl to like just kind of really get into it, and then you're like, no. And then you just like leave in the middle. Like, that's so.
Was it with another girl or another guy?
So it was a couple. It was another couple. So there was a dude that hit the dude of the girl that Sneako was smashing. The other boyfriend was smashing Sneako's girlfriend, and then Sneako was supposed to be smashing his girlfriend, but Sneako couldn't, I'm assuming, get it up because of whatever the situation is. So then he decided to just like sit there and like not even enjoy what's happening. He just kind of like and just like left. And apparently a couple minutes later, his girlfriend followed after. But I don't know. Listen, I'm not going to preach myself as like being a total, like, I don't know, sexually explorative person, because I haven't even been in that kind of scenario. But I've been in close to that scenarios, and it's a vibe killer. That's not fun. You know what you're getting yourself into, and if you don't, you've been living under a rock. That's fucking weird. And also, if something like that is gonna happen, and you are gonna like, hey, you second guess has happened. That's fine. Just don't be a bitch about it. Don't be a fucking weirdo about it.
Like once you're in it, I think like in those situations, it's like even if you're in it and like you get that second guess when it's already happening, I don't think you can bitch out. Like it's just like, yo, like you got to power through that shit.
It's kind of I've seen so my friend that ended up showing me like a bunch of fucked up shit on the internet. This is one of the things that he showed me, was that this exact scenario happening, and it's so awkward. This guy, the boyfriend, is just sitting there and he's recording, and he's like, and then so in this scenario, in a responsible scenario, you say your safety word, you say whatever, and I think he's like Cincinnati. I was just like, holy shit. And my friend's like, Lee, keep watching. I'm like, I don't want to, stop it. And he's like, keep watching. I'm like, oh, watch it, dude. And she's like, she's writing this, man, and she turns around and she's like, what? And he's like, I don't think I could. Never mind. And she's like, what do you mean? What do you mean? And she's like, just like, it's so awkward. It's like, I don't listen. If you're gonna do it, you need to like kind of stand your ground. You need to like at least address it and then go from there. Be an adult about it. Just don't storm out of the room like a fucking child. You're in that scenario. You're in that situation because I don't know. You're in that situation. Yeah, you're in that situation. You should know better. That's just weird. So all the dudes,
put yourself there.
So to bring it back to Sneako, all the dudes were clowning on him, of course. And I personally, again, am not one for toxic masculinity and riding someone's ass, but Sneako fucking deserves it. So I was all about it. My ass was cracking up that this man couldn't handle. Like you got what he's getting right in front of you. It's have fun.
It's free game. Yeah.
What you doing? The fucking weirdo, you weird ass bitch. My God.
All right. So anyway,
Sneako.
Because of that, like he said, he was getting fucking ridiculed so much, and then he tweeted out like basically a picture of everybody that's been talking shit and also just kind of like advocating for his cancellation. Oh. He put it like a collage. It looked like some fucking like I don't know, like just. Like whatever presentation, exactly, but whatever. He put it all together. He's like, "Oh, like look at them, like trying to cancel me, blah blah blah." And Charlie, Moist Critical,
that's his name. I was like, "What's it called?" Name?
Quote tweeted it, and I have the tweet. He said, "Holy shit, you pathetic, sensitive soy little worm! I made fun of you for watching your girlfriend get fucked by numerous other men, and also insulted you for defending child porn." I don't know exactly what that refers to, but I know that. But knowing him, he probably said some outrageous shit like involving minor or whatever the fuck. That's not cancellation. That's just spitting on you for being a pitiful, sad cuck. So because of that, Sneako replied, you in your soul you would never say that to my face. And I'll just say this one too. Charlie responded, you literally have a collage of people that hurt your feelings on the internet. You haven't stopped whining about me for months now, you goofy NPC. Even if you beat my ass in a fight, it doesn't change the truth. You're still a cuck who also defends child porn. So a little bit more beef, like not beef, but like replies going there, but nothing insane. But Sneako decides to go on to his stream again on Kick, whatever this new website that basically allows anything. And he just like starts kind of like flexing his guns, basically being like, like, oh, like don't fucking come at me. And then he's like takes out, he's like, yeah, clip it, like showing off his magazines or whatever. And that like whole thing got clipped and Charlie saw it. So Charlie responded in a YouTube video, and he's just like, you stupid little like, wannabe or whatever. And he takes out his pistol and he's like, this is called a magazine. And then he's like, let me get another one. He brings out a fucking AR. He's like, this is a magazine. And it's just like, I don't know. It was just funny because it's like
Charlie pulling out like just the baby gun, and then pulling out but let me show you the real thing. It's just like, oh, Charlie, you're not the only one that's wasting critical right now. My God, stop.
It was just.
It's his long hair, dude.
Oh, he looks like Brian, essentially, a little bit.
I know how he looks. I've seen him. Yeah.
White boy Brian for sure.
Yeah.
No.
But
I hear a lot of shit about him too.
It's because Moist Critical has always been this kind of person who just, he'll never really go to that extent of like physical violence or anything. Like the most he'll do is just like talk a little shit or whatever.
Right.
But again, always towards people who deserve it, to be honest. Yeah. But it's just like seeing him in this light, people are like, oh, fuck, like he's serious about this shit. Like, which makes sense because it's like essentially what he did was kind of threaten Charlie.
Yeah.
And, he's just like, hey, dude, I'm more than
please,
willing.
By all means. Yeah.
And it's like, fucking respect to Charlie.
Yeah, good for him.
Yeah. So
that was God. Sneako took an IQ test and he got a score of 95. That's like below average. The average is like 10 something. That's funny. I love that.
So yeah, that's what's going around in the Twitterverse /
That's crazy.
I guess see the collage. I don't know. He's got Hunter on there. I love Hunter. He got Moist Critical Hunter. He's got Hasan, and I don't know the other dudes, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Speaking of Hasan, did you guys see that he got a lot of shit on the internet too recently?
For what specific? Because he fucked up a lot during that award ceremony, apparently.
During the award ceremony, the racist joke he made, like the untasted joke, and everyone was like, dude, you're such a piece of shit for bringing up like such a dead joke and trying to make
Which one?
So he was with, it was PewDiePie, and then PewDiePie. It was the PewDiePie one. Like it was him, Lud, and then I always forget the comedian. He's a Twitch streamer too. But he's a black gentleman. And like he was like, they were saying something. He's like, how do you feel? Blah 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 blah. And he's like, oh, like the bridge. He was like, and then he was like, Ludwig caught it very quick. He's like, okay, hold on. And he was like, oh, bro, that's kind of racist. And then like you could tell the Twitch streamer looked at him. He's like, that's really racist. Like, yo, like what the fuck? Like they tried laughing it off, but everybody in the comment on the TikTok was like, yo, you untasteful piece of shit. Like this isn't even funny. Like of course Hasan would make such a shit joke. Like fuck you. And I was like, I don't even pay attention to Hasan. And the only time I ever see him on the news now is because of like shit like that. Like he'll say like very like overboard jokes, and then but people like really like don't like him on the internet. I'm like, god damn.
I'm trying to remember.
I'll find it
about.
I'll find it and I'll send it to you.
But I mean, Hasan's always been known to be a potster. Just kind of like,
yeah, but I feel like
you'll see like how far he can go, I guess. And
I feel like this one was a little like too far out there. Like even for
it was
Hasan,
very out there.
Like I know Hasan's a potster, like because being in like the debate community or like just consuming that content, like for sure he is, and that's why even like when I say I love Hasan physically. I think he's hot, and I do agree with a good portion of his like views, and he is a bro, and the way he presents himself is very much, and he kind of presents news or whatever, is very like easy for people to consume, and it lets like people kind of like relate and understand, and it's like kind of like a gateway to important topics that he brings up.
Yeah,
but he's also a dumbass because he does shit like this, and it's like it's just kind of it's like a reminder constantly, especially when people fuck up. The way I see it is like, oh, you're a person. You're just a person with a platform and with like a bunch of cameras on your recording devices. And every time you say some stupid shit, it's basically repeated, and you can't help but like think, if I heard that in person, I would, what the fuck? It's like, what are you saying? What are you thinking? Why are you making that joke? Doesn't make sense.
So the person he made the joke to was to the streamer's called I'm Dante. I'm Dante.
How do you spell it?
DONTAII.
DONTEII?
No, DONTAII.
DONTAII.
Dante.
I think so. Yeah,
Maybe
I think it's just Dante.
Whatever.
Yeah. So PewDiePie asked him a question. PewDiePie fucking Ludwig asked him a question, and he was like, "Do you think 2023 is a year that streamers bridges like emerge?" And then he was like, "Oh," and then Hasan's like, "Oh, like PewDiePie style." And then they're like, "Oh, because of the shit he said during his PUBG match." There you go.
Oh.
Yeah. And like the comment section is crazy. Like everyone's like, words can't explain how much I hate Hasan.
Somebody give context to the PewDiePie joke, because not even I can remember it fully. I just remember like every time I think of PewDiePie and he says something like soft N-word or something like that.
He said the hard R.
Oh, he did? Oh, geez.
He said, "What a dumb."
Oh. Yeah. Got it. Okay, I was like, I know he said something like racial to a minority, but I can't remember what it was. Got you.
This is years ago, by the way.
This is like a very long time ago.
But the whole like that entire image, like that concept, it's like, and to top it off,
he almost got canceled for it.
The comedian that Hasan is saying the joke to is black, so it's kind of like,
So he was like, "Oh, like PewDiePie style," and then like they laugh it off, but you could tell, and he looks at Hasan like, and he's like, "That's really racist." Like, and
honestly, they have to call him out on it too, especially nowadays. If you don't, you are by association okay with it. You're basically the bystander that is alright with it. Like it's
and like the whole thing is the whole thing of like when him mentioning the merge was like from a gaming content platform to like people who do like reactions, comedies. Like he does music and he does comedy. Like that's what that streamer is known for. So that's what he was saying. And like, "Oh, do you think this is the year that we're like 2023, like we'll merge bridges?" And then he was like, "Oh, like PewDiePie style." And it's like, yo, like,
my God.
But people's like comments on this shit is crazy. Someone's like, "Hasan is such a buzzkill, bro. Absolutely nobody was thinking about the N-word."
Yeah.
And then people are like, "He's so fucking annoying." And then someone's like, they're like, "Hasan never fails to kill the mood with his tasteless jokes."
Yeah,
I can feel that. I feel that. Yeah,
I'm like, damn.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know how old Hasan is, but it's giving like older generation out of touch old man stuff kind of. Sometimes
he's like our age range.
Yeah, but
I think he's like 32.
Yeah,
I could be wrong.
Okay, my age range, but
I was like, damn.
I still think that it's still giving old man out of touch vibes. You know, it's like
but he knows what he's doing. Yeah, but you could tell like people were like, "Dude, Ludwig looks so like uncomfortable in that scenario." It's
that
like,
could have been. Listen, shout out to him for like kind of de-escalating the situation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but I was just okay.
Yeah, as soon as after that they cut the clip and then they went on to someone else.
Good.
Yeah,
I was like,
they went on to that. I always forget her name. I don't want
Sweet Anita.
Yes,
Sweet, and I love that they had her interviewing. Oh my God, I love her so much. For people that don't know, she has Tourette's. Unfortunately,
she has a specific Tourette's. I don't know what it's called, but it's the one that causes you to actually like curse, like
verbal
it's
tics.
It's a verbal tic.
She has verbal tics.
No, but it's a specific one apparently. I just learned that. Like there's various ones, but like that one, it like causes you to like just because it's in your palette of language, like you curse, like this just comes up. But yeah, it's fucking hilarious, dude. Like
obviously for her it's like, maybe it sucks a little bit, but everybody was kind of just like, "Oh, we know you don't mean any of this. It's just it's funny timing. That's all it is."
Just talking about riding dick. She was like, "I'm gonna ride." She's like, "Your dick." And it's like she just stopped talking. She's like, "No." And everyone in the comments like, "Oh, poor Sweet Anita." Like,
dude, I had no idea. Speaking of social media, John Cuck was vibing to that Blazing Lightyear on live. I love that for you, Pink Panthers. That's awesome. I'm on Twitter. I'm scrolling. I got distracted after the Sneako stuff.
This guy, fucking recording.
So to go back to like to touch into the same realm of like Sneako, did you guys hear about No Jumper, the guy the new
fired him
from Adam 22? Did you hear about it? So this guy apparently was messaging, I don't know what specifically, but it was basically
it was a conversation about him basically leaking out people's like financial statuses of how much they make within the company.
No, not that. it was messaging a minor of inappropriate things.
Wait, is the same guy that got fired?
Adam,
like on his live?
Adam 22 on his live. Yeah, he exposed for exposed Adam 22 for pedophilia. Adam 22 gets confronted by a pedo buster on his own show.
Oh wait,
Jesus Christ.
Oh, okay. Adam 22 was getting exposed for that.
Yeah.
Wait, Adam 22 was.
He's the no jumper guy who's tatted. He's the one dating
that one chick.
The porn star. What's her name?
She wasn't even a porn star to begin with, but yes,
Lena
I know.
The Plug.
Lena the Plug. Yes.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, I think Adam 22 just calls out the person. I think.
Yeah, I was gonna be like, there.
I was like,
I think it's the other way around. I don't know. Maybe not. I guess exposed.
Yeah, I would have seen that quick. No, the people I follow follow all the hip hop because he's in the hip hop community.
Well, because I'm looking at it right now, and this guy's life is
the most.
Fine.
This fucking guy. The most recent thing that I saw was like he basically, they were like his team was on live, and he went on and like they were all like hyping him up because he showed up, and he basically was like, "Yo, you fucking lied to me. You lied in my fucking face. I think the best thing you need to do is like leave." And he was like, "Nah, like what are you talking about, fool? Like I didn't say nothing." Like that's how he talked. And he was like, "No, you did." He's like, "Nah." He's like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Nah." Like they're going back and forth. And then he was like, "It's funny." He's like, "The more you lie to me," he's like, "the stupider you look." He was like, he's like, "I have multiple sources," and it was in their Discord community. And he basically like exposed them like that supposedly, well, people do know now because it's confirmed that like he was telling people like how much certain people in the company make and why they make that money.
I'm sorry.
It is the white dude. It is the main host. Oh my God, that is crazy. The clip that I saw was like, it like was insinuated somewhere else, and I was on YouTube and I saw something else. I was like, I'm getting confused. But no, it is Adam 22, the fucking host of his own show. Damn, bro. That's gross. Yeah, he got exposed by official perv busters. That's his name on TikTok. Just to kind of give credit where credit's due.
I was like, let me see this.
Calls him out. Lord of mercy.
For messaging a minor?
Apparently. Yeah. Whoa.
Yeah.
Hey.
Wait, so then fuck me, because now I'm all confused because you guys are talking about two different situations. Steve, who are you talking about?
Adam 22.
He got fired for leaking.
No, he fired one of his employees that like one of the hosts of his show.
Did he confirm about Discord messages, right? And he even said like during the clip, did he say something about like financial one. I told you about doing that weird oh, okay, that's what I saw. I saw that one. So that's why I was like, oh, is that it? Because I didn't watch the full thing. Like it was Twitter. I saw the audio. I saw the clip and there's text and I was like, oh, but it's 2 minutes long. I'm not going to listen to it with audio. I kind of get the gist. And then I saw the YouTube clip of that one. So I was like, oh, that's the dude. Crazy. I didn't know that was a completely separate thing and it wasn't the same. That's crazy, dude.
Okay. So
yeah, okay, here you go. So both of these happened literally within a 2-day like thing.
Oh, okay, that's why.
So Adam fired this guy for talking smack and leaking how much employees get paid in the Discord chat. That one exposed, and then just 7 hours ago, this guy that Lee's talking about confronts Adam 22, which the video and the clip got deleted immediately.
Yeah. Of
him being a pedo on his own show. And people are like, weirdos like Adam 22 and academics exist because of us. It's our fault. Do better. And people are like, oh, like seeing the downfall of Adam 22 and No Jumper is amazing. So apparently that's going on.
Okay.
Oh, from 2009. What's with all these cute little girls adding me? Send me a message so I know who you are. Adam 22. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, here they are.
Ew.
2009, he was 25 years old. Oh my God, dude. Shit.
What? Oh, fucking old people, bro.
I know, right? Get the old folk off the internet. Except for that one dude.
The funny part is people on the internet, like on Twitter, have been like, it's funny how this is such a big deal now. Everybody on Twitter's been knowing Adam 22 is a fucking pedo and a weirdo, and he's been exposed multiple times. Well, yet to see how long he'll exist off the platform before he comes back.
I mean, speaking for myself, clearly not.
No, what the hell? And I knew of him loosely, so that's why it's like I didn't fucking know this. But I guess I don't know. Maybe you have to be like in the community.
You have to be in the community. Yeah.
I guess
I didn't even know that he had gotten exposed in the past for that shit. Yeah.
Like what's it called? I only know him, like I said, because of Lena the Plug. Because Lena had that whole fucking like moment where she was coming up and like teasing about being a porn star or whatever the fuck. Then did it, and then
I knew that entire podcast is they interview porn stars and then they fuck them. Like that's what she's known for. Like they interview porn stars. Her and Adam 22 interview porn stars, like famous porn stars, and they end up like at the end of it, they end up fucking them. They threesome it because they're cool about it, and they like talk about all the shit they've done with other girls and guys and blah blah blah, and like how they met. Or like what are they like? How are they in the community and stuff? And yeah, like at the end they end up fucking them, and people are like, "What the fuck? Like this is a podcast." Like
yeah, I don't know. Again, I mean, I get there's different structure for different folks. I don't know. That wouldn't be my podcast to listen to, but interesting.
Old
people on the internet need to stop.
Yeah, stay off of the internet.
Being creepy.
Stop being weird.
You know who needs to be on the internet? AREN Taylor Johnson. There's he did an Calvin Klein ad pretty recently. I think it was like yesterday. I don't know if you guys have seen it. Was on Twitter. AREN Taylor Johnson, Quicksilver.
I can't. Okay, I thought so. I don't remember his fucking name. My bad.
Yeah. He's fine.
He's good looking.
Good looking guy.
That's what people should be spending their time on instead of Adam 22.
All right. While we're somewhat on the topic of leaks, and especially right now, that doesn't matter. I saw this thing. So, Ant-Man, the newest Ant-Man, Quantumania.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, the whole the whole script had gotten leaked.
Oh,
back in January, basically like a month, if not like a couple weeks before the movie got released. Right? It was like it got leaked on Reddit, and Marvel didn't like it, so they're actually trying to file a lawsuit now against the person that leaked it. Like, so to the point where they're asking the court to have a subpoena done to like for Reddit to like hand over information of the person. Because I guess they're just trying to make an example out of leakers.
Interesting.
Yeah. Good.
And I'm just like,
oh damn! I was like, the big company's coming back to bully you. Like, that's deserved. Like, if you're really going out of your way to like leak something like that, it's like, I don't know how you don't think there's consequences behind that. There should be consequences behind that. Like, it's not like this is people's money. Like, at the end of the day, you're fucking with a corporate business who has like power in their industry. Mm-hmm. And a company like Disney doesn't fuck around like when it comes to shit like that. So
I think that's the thing is that I don't know. What
do you really get for leaking a script? Like,
yeah, that's true. That is true. I'm kind of on the side for both. Like, it's just some dude leaking the script. If it's good, people are still going to go see. I remember I watched like bits and pieces of, I think it was Wolverine when it got leaked or whatever. I remember if you guys knew about that, but like back in the day.
Oh wait, yes.
The one with the Deadpool?
I don't think it was Deadpool. The one where he's in Japan, I think. That one.
Oh, yeah,
that one.
that's the last one.
No. It was the one with Gambit, I think. Where I think in the very beginning of the Wolverine trilogy, like where it kind of started off the secondary X-Men storyline or whatever.
I don't remember.
I think, but one of the Wolverine movies had gotten leaked and there was like clips or whatever. So my dad was like, "Do you want to watch this?" We watched a little bit of it, and even then, it was like, "This isn't good. You're just watching them on rope and shit, and you're seeing like the green screen, like real, like reels, like it's just whatever." So it's kind of like, do you really give a shit that somebody leaked your script? Like, that's gonna happen in the future. Sure it's happened before.
I mean,
so it's just kind of like
different.
Why spend the time and the money? I mean, get it, you can because you're that company, but it's also like, it's still gonna happen. I think even though this is happening with the lawsuit, but then I swing it back to the other person. It's like, why even do it in the first place? Unless you're getting paid. If you're getting paid, then I kind of get it because I would assume that it's good money or it's worth it, right?
Yeah.
But other than that, it's like, why I think back to the leak of like the most recent one that I saw was the Gecko leak. If you guys saw that, where it was like a day before, and all the devs or some of the devs were responding saying, "Oh, I love leaks," or "Oh, I wish we could have actually announced that." It's like, Shut the fuck up.
I mean, it's true though. Like, imagine being passionate and working hard on something, and then some fucking dickhead of nobody like comes and like leaks your shit. Like, I think it kind of sucks because it blows the anticipation. Like, I get why you're saying that, because you're not one to like really care if some things like either get leaked or you're like, okay, cool, whatever, and you brush it off. But these are people who like put time, passion, and effort into something, and it's like it fucks with them because it's like, okay, people know like we don't get to do what we wanted to. Like, we did this for you guys, but you guys are kind of taking that from us. And it's like it's a big staple like into their business, and it makes them look kind of weak when it comes to shit like that, because it's like, okay, so anybody can just come and like show off your shit without you guys even like saying anything about it.
I think when it comes down to gaming companies specifically though, I think it's bound to happen. Like, they have to do things to prepare for content to be released, so that'd be adding like voice files, text files, whatever. Like, it's gonna happen. So I feel like when it comes down to that, I mean, yeah, you as the person can be upset, but I think going on social media and responding to like accounts that are literally called Valo leaks or Valorant Intel and leaks, it's like,
well, those accounts actually they work with them to like release information for them and with them. Like, it's like they pulled that information because it went out.
Yeah, I know some of them do that, but I think there's another one that I see on YouTube, and it's this guy who's like, oh, so he basically goes off of like all the League leaks or League of Legends leaks, and he'll present them, but he's like, as you guys know, I'm not affiliated because of this reason, because I do talk about the stuff that's going to be coming out before it's like officially reported or whatever. So
before it's officially announced.
I know some of them are like officially affiliated with Riot, but it's also I don't know, it just kind of like boils down to, you got better things to do than just to go online and just say, oh, this makes me feel sad. It's like, well, it's also kind of like, it's going to happen in your line of work. Not to say that you should just roll over and take it, because then that just kind of relates to a bunch of other things. Like, I don't agree with that line of thought. I just think with gaming, there's other things for you to worry about than someone leaking your agent that's going to be announced the next day.
I mean, it's passion, I guess. It all leads back to like passion. It's like,
yeah, true.
If you're passionate about something and someone kind of like tells it for you, like,
someone just steals your thunder. That's all it is.
Yeah, that's all
basically.
it is.
And it's just like, oh man.
I think it's
because I think they have the right.
I think it's that my thought process on that is like rooted in when I was younger. I remember I would like tell friends or people that I was gay. I was coming out to people my own way, and then they would like kind of go out of their way to tell other people, and it was like, oh, cool. But they're like, oh, but they're nice people, like, you know, they're blah blah blah, or I told blah 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 too, but you know them. I'm like, yeah, but I would have liked to have done that personally.
Yeah, I get that. I guess I can understand. I guess where you're coming from
because
that
of being
standpoint.
Exposed to that, and not, my body's just like, don't let it bother you, because it literally will just keep happening until you come out. So just, that is literally just something you're gonna have to deal with. And I was like, yeah, it's kind of true.
Yeah,
shouldn't have to deal with it, and as companies shouldn't have to deal with like possible leaks. People should just be upfront and honest to their word. But this is the world we live in. Shit's gonna happen.
Yeah,
that's out of your control. So you just roll with the punches.
Ew. I don't know. I don't know. The roll with the punches. Just never mind. While we're on the topic of suing,
do you want to sue us?
I wish. I really wish I could.
You can't sue me, dude. I'll sue you for emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
You can't sue me because I don't have anything. You can sue Steve. He has like more. So
I'll take your computer. I'll take both of your computers and sell that shit.
I'll take your cheeks.
I mean, you practically like made both of ours, I think. So that kind of like is okay.
I just bought everything.
Yeah, same. He made the list. We bought the things, and then
it's like
he didn't even make my list. I bought I bought all my stuff.
I told you. Well, no,
not with me.
No, yes, you did. I did.
Will
helped you. I know, helped you out, and then I told you no, like get this instead. Blah 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 blah.
And I said no.
And you said no. Got parts that Will wanted, and what did your computer do?
Okay, but yeah.
Tell the audience what happened to your computer.
My fucking liquid fan took a shit on me. It's just a fan. Everything else works fine.
It wasn't a fan. It was the whole fucking cooler.
It's my whole cooler. Whatever. I'm gonna buy it again and just fucking reinstall it.
Anyway,
I like it. It makes a lot of noise, dude.
No, listen. It's cool. It's pretty. But I told you you don't need it.
Yeah,
I was
but
like,
I want it, Richard. I want it.
And I get that. But I was like,
there's shit you don't need, but you want.
I straight up told
you.
No, because I straight up told you, don't get it because it requires maintenance that I know you don't know how to fucking do.
Okay, but that's why I have you.
I went.
Let my computer die,
and we spent 3 fucking days trying to fix it because of your shit.
We did.
Anyway,
hey, to be fair, Richard couldn't figure his own shit, and it just kept fucking up.
I fixed it.
Now that took like,
but mine wasn't. Mine wasn't a simple heater shit. Yeah. Mine wasn't a simple heater shit. Mine was a fucking networking bullshit with. Well, then why
couldn't you figure my shit out so fast, dude? No,
I told you 2 things.
Spectrum, if you ever want to sponsor us, you can. Don't listen
fuck
to
Spectrum.
This, okay, Files, if you ever want.
Yes, Files, please install your shit in my house.
I have
please, for the love of God.
Oh my God, Files.
You know how many times I've been wanting to switch, but they're like not available in your area. Fuck you.
That's crazy.
You know how many times I wanted to switch and they said, "Oh, the wires are there. We just haven't turned on the service." It's like, bitch, why?
That's crazy.
Give me a reason.
Can you turn it on?
My favorite thing has been give me a reason.
Me to turn it on.
Give me a reason, but make it make sense. It has to make sense. Like if it doesn't make sense, I'm gonna give you shit.
Dude, the ice cream machine's down.
That's only happened one time, and they ended up giving me a Sprite instead of my milkshake, and I was so fucking annoyed. I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
Oh my God!
Just gave you a root beer and be like, "Go buy your own fucking
bastards."
All right,
suing.
Yes. But this has been a kind of passionate topic for me and Steve.
Oh.
Boneless wings.
What the fuck?
What are you? Just chicken nuggets. Am I wrong? Hold on.
If you eat boneless wings, suck my.
Oh.
It's funny. I just had that conversation with somebody.
You know what's funny is that I feel like maybe I've just always had like not the greatest boneless wings, but they're never. They have a very chicken tendery like taste, except for like McDonald's chicken McNuggets, but that's like a very specific taste.
McNuggies?
Yeah, McNuggies. But I feel like every like boneless chicken just kind of reminds me of just chicken tenders, no matter what. It just they always taste like it. So I don't know. Maybe it's the bone. I don't know.
But anyway, the only reason I bring this up is because apparently some dude is suing Buffalo Wild Wings.
Oh, why?
Because he said boneless wings are not actually wings. They are chicken nuggets / chicken breast and not actually wings. And he's saying
suing them for false advertisement?
Essentially, yes.
That's a case, dude.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Dude, that's a good case. I wonder who topped on that and is like, yeah, I could win this shit. Fuck yeah, dude. Hell yeah, 50-50, no, 60-40, no, 80-20, okay, cool.
But I'm just like, if he somehow wins, boneless wings will not be existent anymore. They're just gonna be called chicken tenders again, or whatever the fuck, chicken bites or some shit like that. I'm like, fuck all you boneless
mini chicken tenders.
All you little kids who like eating your little chicken tenders, eat a dick. If you want to have chicken tenders with a beer, you're weird. You're weird. You can't be both.
Listen,
can't be a grown man and a little kid.
Just get the chicken tenders if you really want them, but
call it what it is.
Call it what it is, exactly.
You hear that, Wingstop? I'm coming after.
What happened?
Are you looking it up?
It's related to food. It's related to food. Did you guys see that? I don't know the name of the ice cream brand, but did you see that there's an ice cream brand that's making like Golden Valley or Secret Valley ranch flavor ice cream?
Yes. Oh no! Ew. You know, I just found out there's an ice cream that has like what's that sauce? Balsamic
vinegar?
Yeah.
There's an ice cream of that?
I'm like,
oh god!
It was like cherry and strawberry and like balsamic vinegar. I was like,
oh my god! People
I was like, yo,
weird.
I was like, just make a shrimp flavor one already.
Damn, I wish
isn't that a thing? Am I tripping?
I would not doubt it. Hidden Valley makes some crazy ass shit, dude.
Oh, so yeah, they're basically partnered. I don't know the name of the ice cream company, but they're basically partnered with this ice cream company for a limited time. You can only get it from Bad Bunny. You could only get it from now, I think like yesterday or today, till like April 20th or some shit like that, like, or April 30th, like the end of April. Like, you only get it during that time.
I saw it. Okay, while we're still somewhat on this, I saw a TikTok. I don't know if this is all Subways, but I think it was like just the Subway specifically. Like they were having a thing for baked Lays, where like it's just a whole like foot long with like baked Lays in it or some shit. But they were selling merch. And they had this like tie-dyed yellow shirt that just said baked on it.
Nice.
And it looks so cool. I was like, wait,
I want that.
I want it. Yeah.
I want that.
I always like when companies like do something crazy and like
I like it. That's sick.
Yeah, like they do something crazy and like do something creative where it's like it's nice, you know, like it's a nice thing to like to just have out. But yeah, it's dope. What the fuck is this?
What do you have in your background?
It's ads.
It's porn.
Why are you
porn?
Look at it's
porn.
Adam 22.
Adam 22 porn.
This is Kick.
What the fuck is Kick?
That
like you want to build your candles, dude?
You can stream that kind of shit.
Oh, right.
I was like, Kick is like porno.
So they apparently say that you can't, but you know, people did it anyway.
I didn't doubt it.
People do it either way.
Yeah.
Damn, I can't find the t-shirt. I wanted to see if I can find it online.
I'll try to find the TikTok.
That's cool.
I think I liked it. I don't know. We'll see.
TikTok.
But yeah, fuck all you boneless chicken loving kids.
Yeah. Hope you fall and trip and scrape your knee. Bruise your ankle.
I see
no
it.
Neosporin. Oh, nice.
I found a TikTok of it. It looks so
the
cute.
baked Lays thing.
It's so cute,
right? It's
dude. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. I love it when companies like, especially Subway and like those fast food places, they're like, people are stoned when they get our shit. Fuck it, accept
Jack in the Box
of the Munchie Meal.
The Munchie meal.
I love that they fucking like advertise the fuck out of it.
They know what they're doing. They know what they are.
They know who they're serving
at 3 a.m. for absolutely no other reason.
True.
Maybe.
God, I want Subway now. Shit.
I want food. I haven't eaten, so. Probably gonna order food after this.
It's not gonna be chicken tenders.
It's not gonna be chicken tenders.
No chicken tendies.
But with that being said, I think we're out of here because
we're hungry.
Yeah, we just ran out of time. We're hungry as fuck.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for listening. We're gonna get into last music recommendations, last final remarks. So I don't know. Lee, go first.
Oh. My final remark will be one of my final remarks is look at Steve's shoulders. You guys been seeing them as I've been looking at them throughout the fucking podcast.
Stop.
There's some definition and shit. I'm like, oh my god.
Pull a little thing down. Pull a strap down.
Look at
you whore.
Look at his farmer. Look at him. Oh my god.
Ew. Armpit hair.
He's so fine.
I appreciate that. My dad came home and he was like, "You look good." I was like, "Thanks."
You look good.
Yeah, he was like, "You can see it." He's like, "You can see." He's like, "I'm starting to see the little lines." I was like, "I appreciate you, Dad." In my face. It's the
roids.
So that's one of them. And then so for music, I actually like my music this time around. Not that I normally don't, but these are the two new ones that I really like. One is Choker by Beach Goons. I don't think anyone's recommended that one. I think that one is like I found it. I think. I can never know sometimes, you guys, because I'll listen to it, I'm like, wait, is this a Richard song or is this a Steve song?
You need to keep in mind of your music, sir.
It's good though. I like
it. It's because this is no shade, but it's just like he has his own all he does is like songs. You don't have specific playlists.
That's fair.
Yeah.
See, you have to make a playlist, dude.
It's hard.
It's not.
Surf rock. Okay.
I like it. It's cool.
This reminds me of if I'm watching one of the skate videos at a Zoomy store.
It's very short too. It makes me want to play a fighting game. It's just really fast paced and I get really amped.
I can see that.
So one.
It makes me want to play fucking like Tony Hawk.
Yeah.
Give me Skate 4.
So
I want to be Jesus Christ.
And then the other one is it's AHH all capital exclamation by Della XOZ. I don't know how to say her name, if it's all one word, like pronounced specifically, or if it is just Della XOZ. But it's cute. It's cool.
This one's very you.
It's very like techno synthy pop rock. I like it, and it's also, I think the singer is a black singer. She's a black artist, or a black rocker chick, and I love that shit. I love it when
representation.
Yeah, it's awesome. So yeah, so those are my two very pop rock, punk rock vibes.
She reminds me of somebody. I can't put my fucking finger on it. Listen,
this reminds me of something like Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah, Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah, I love Scott Pilgrim, you guys. If you know anything about me, I love Chinese food and I love Scott Pilgrim. Those are the two facts of Lee.
Still haven't watched it.
We gotta watch it.
You haven't seen Scott Pilgrim?
We gotta watch it.
We've been through this many times.
It took me a few years to like.
That should be the movie we should watch. Oh my god! I've been wanting us to watch a movie like for a couple weekends, or we can watch Everything Everywhere All at Once because it did win a bunch of Oscars.
Still not gonna watch it.
I did win. Shout out to Ki Hui-Kwan.
Yeah,
I can't pronounce his name.
He's so cute. And Michelle Yeoh. Oh my god, good for her. Love her. Yeah, but it's a great movie. Anyways, but that's it for me.
Cool. Steve.
Final remarks. I hope the guy wins the lawsuit because you guys need to stop eating the little kid food. Acting like fucking grown ass men drinking a beer and then eating nuggets. Get out of here. Go scrape your knee. Get a bruise.
My god.
Hit your I hope you hit your ankle on the side of your bed. Ow. Those are my final remarks. Jesus.
Hate pain.
As far as my music recommendation, one of them, the song's called Flowers, and the artist is called Toby. That's T-O-B, all cap, and then one I. Like, it's just lowercase
Toby
I.
with Mavi, or just Toby all
just Toby. Just Toby all together, yeah. And the song's called Flowers. Yeah. You fast forward a little bit, it kind of like just flows.
I like the beat already.
That's cool.
This one's mean. I like this one.
Nice.
Yeah.
Toby, then, like from Naruto, turns out to be pain.
That's Obito.
No, but he's
okay. I know you're talking about. Yeah.
Sorry, spoilers.
Spoilers.
Anyway.
For a 10-year-old anime.
Hey, there's people who still haven't seen One Piece, dude.
I haven't watched One Piece.
I still haven't seen Hunter x Hunter. Anyways.
Never watching One Piece. Next one.
Another one. This is kind of a short song. I think this song, it's only like 1 minute and 40 seconds. It's called Sound Off by 44 Phantom.
Sound
44
off.
Phantom.
Yeah.
There it is.
44.
The cover that reminded me of Kurt Cobain.
Yeah. Right before. No.
Yeah. No.
Let that man rest.
Oh, he is.
Oh god.
Oh.
Full of holes.
Interesting.
Pixel.
It's giving me Kid Leroy vibes.
Yeah, it gave me that when I first heard it, but it's cool. It's a very like just up-tempo song.
Oh, it is a short song.
It's cute. I like it.
Yeah, the lyrics are actually like I was listening to it and I was listening to the lyrics. I was like, this is cool. Like the song. The song
again. I know we brought this up last time. I was not paying attention to the lyrics, so I was just listening to the melody.
Yeah. But this is a good one. I fuck with this one. Yeah,
it's cute. When you play the lyrics, I heard a couple of them, and I was able to like pick them up. I'm like, oh yeah, it's cute. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can make them out, but it's just like I have to focus. Like, actually listen to it.
You listen more. Yeah, but those are my recommendations for this week. I did have another one, but I'll hold on to that one. That one's like a remake of a song I like that I like. But I had to look up the lyrics, and it went from like a cute song to like, no, I'm gonna be a toxic ass person. Like, fuck you. Nice. Yeah, it's cool. I'll recommend it next week though.
Nice.
Richard,
all right,
get us out of here.
All right. Final remarks. Fuck Sneako. What's it called? Fuck boneless chicken nuggets.
And fuck this.
And I don't know.
And fuck your mama.
No. You know what? Yeah, unless you subscribe. Unless you subscribe. Anyway. 2 songs.
Jesus Christ.
2 songs. I've been in a funk type of mood. Like disco. So first one is called You Got Me by Jafunk, Jafunk, featuring Dana Williams, Nick Hansen.
I was like, why do I feel like I've heard this song?
A really good song to groove to, dance to. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. It's just one of those feel good tracks.
Gives me very Bruno Mars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's it called? Think Treasure, basically, but
yeah.
Oh, not as cringy. But not as cringy.
Yeah, this is more like.
What do you mean? Treasure's a fucking jam, dude.
This is like it's like a head boppy, but then it gets to your body and it's like you can just bop to it. It's nice.
And second one, kind of the same thing, but it's called Just Getting Started by Jackie's Boy, CC Peniston, and I don't know the number, and I don't fucking know. Yeah, same kind of thing, same kind of feel. But it is very much by black artists, so representation. Yeah. Good vibing. I don't know. I've been in a very like vibey mood, so
that's good.
Mm-hmm.
No wonder you're not sleeping well, dude. This music's great.
Anyway,
this kind of music you listen to when you're like starting your day, and then I'm like, oh, now I got energy. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is cool. I like this.
Thank you guys so much. We are out of here. Don't forget to, I don't know, leave a comment letting us know exactly what, your thoughts on anything and everything that we talked about. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you liked what you're talking about. And also, if not, fuck your mama.
Jesus Christ.
Lee brought it up earlier. All right, I'm sorry. Anyway.
You eat nuggets? Fuck your mom.
All right. We're out of here.
Cuck.
Have a good one. Stay safe. Have a good rest of your week, and we'll catch you next week.
Their ears chew.
The fuck?
I can't do it with my left hand.
Okay.
Okay, bye.